Are you over 60 and still sharing your bed with the love of your life? Then this message is urgent. Because what you do, or fail to do, before you sleep may be the very thing destroying your bond without you even realizing it. In this episode, we'll expose one of the most overlooked threats to senior intimacy, and why it could silently kill the love you've built for decades. Stay with us. This might just save your marriage. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and let us know where you're watching from in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. At first glance, it seems harmless. A tense conversation, a disagreement over something small, like bills, medications, or one of you forgetting an anniversary. One walks away. Silence. Then, bedtime. No goodnight kiss, no gentle touch. Just cold backs turned away from each other. But here's the danger. For senior couples, emotional disconnection before sleep isn't just part of aging. It's emotional corrosion. As a doctor, I can tell you, the emotional stress of unresolved conflict affects your sleep quality, raises cortisol levels, and weakens immune response. But even worse, it chips away at your sense of safety in the relationship. Longtime couples often assume their bond is unbreakable because of time. But time doesn't heal wounds left untreated. In fact, research shows that emotional distancing in older couples is a stronger predictor of late-life divorce than physical problems. Worse yet, many seniors suffer in silence, believing it's just how it is at our age. That's a myth, and a dangerous one. Light bulb what you should do instead. Never go to sleep without emotional closure, even if the problem isn't solved yet. Say something soft like, "I'm upset but I love you. Let's talk more tomorrow." Physical connection helps emotional healing. A simple handhold or a soft goodnight can send a powerful message. We're in this together. Don't normalize emotional coldness. Aging should bring more kindness, not more distance. You may think it's harmless, checking your email one last time, scrolling through Facebook, or watching a quick video in bed. But here's the truth. Screens are stealing your partner's presence. And for senior couples, that can be devastating. As a physician, I've seen the unintended consequences of technology in the bedroom, especially among older adults who are already navigating physical and emotional changes in their relationship. The glow of a smartphone might seem innocent, but in reality, it's one of the biggest sources of emotional neglect today. Magnifying glass tilted left, how it affects intimacy. Interrupts emotional signals. Your partner may not say it out loud, but when you're glued to a screen instead of looking into their eyes, it signals, "You're not my priority." Over time, this creates a feeling of loneliness, even when lying just inches apart. Delays sleep and disrupts mood. The blue light from devices can suppress melatonin, the sleep hormone. This not only reduces the quality of your rest, but also leads to irritability and emotional distance the next day. Reduces opportunities for connection. For many senior couples, bedtime may be the only time in the day to talk, reflect, or simply enjoy each other's presence. When that time is replaced by screens, connection fades, often without either of you realizing it. White heavy checkmark. What can be done? Set a screen curfew. Decide together on a screen-off time at least 30 minutes before bed. Use that window to reconnect, through gentle conversation, prayer, light reading together, or simple cuddling. Designate your bed as a safe zone. No phones. No tablets. Just each other. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for emotional closeness, not digital noise. Replace screens with rituals. Share a gratitude moment. What made you smile today? Or simply end each night with, "I'm glad I get to fall asleep beside you. She's always late, what else is new?" Well, maybe if someone didn't snore like a tractor. "I'm just joking, don't be so sensitive." Sound familiar? Many senior couples have developed a habit of using sarcasm or passive-aggressive jokes to express frustrations, especially in private, vulnerable spaces like the bedroom. While it might seem lighthearted, sarcasm often masks unresolved emotional pain, and it can quietly erode trust. Brain the psychology behind it. As couples age, there's often a reluctance to engage in direct conflict. Instead, humor becomes a shield. A way to say, "I'm hurt but I don't want to fight." Unfortunately, this style of communication can confuse your partner, hurt their self-esteem, and create emotional distance. And here's what most don't realize. Even subtle mockery can trigger feelings of rejection, especially in older adults who are already dealing with vulnerability, health concerns, or changes in self-image. Collision. The impact on your relationship. Breaks emotional safety. When your partner feels mocked or belittled, even jokingly, they may become hesitant to share their deeper feelings. Creates mistrust over time. Repeated sarcasm builds emotional walls. Your partner might laugh with you on the surface, but inside they begin to think, maybe I can't talk to you about this. Destroys intimacy bit by bit. Genuine affection thrives in an atmosphere of kindness, not clever insults. Sarcasm, especially when used during vulnerable bedtime moments, plants seeds of resentment. White heavy checkmark. What to practice instead. Say what you really mean, with kindness. Instead of, you never help with anything, try. I felt a little overwhelmed tonight. Could we tackle this together tomorrow? Use humor to heal, not hurt. Gentle, shared humor can bring couples closer. But avoid jokes that put your partner down or expose their insecurities. Check in after a joke. If your partner seems hurt or quiet after something you said in jest, don't ignore it. A simple, "Hey, I didn't mean to upset you. Are we okay?" can rebuild trust immediately. Many senior couples still love each other deeply, but something subtle starts to fade. The simple act of touch. Not sexual intimacy, but the everyday gestures that say, "I still see you. I still choose you." Think about it. When was the last time you reached for your partner's hand while watching TV? Or kissed their forehead before bed? Not out of habit, but from the heart? As we age, routines take over. Health concerns, physical limitations, or long-standing emotional walls can all create silent distance. And too often, couples stop touching altogether, without even realizing it. But here's the truth, touch is medicine. Stethoscope what science says. Touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and increases emotional connection. For older adults who may be facing health struggles, loneliness, or grief, regular physical affection is critical for emotional and physical well-being. Yet many seniors mistakenly believe, we're too old for that now. It's just not necessary anymore. But the absence of touch sends an unspoken message, you're not desired. You're not needed. We've outgrown this. And that, over time, can create quiet heartbreak, even in marriages that have lasted 30, 40, or 50 years. Light bulb. How to bring back affection. Start small. A hand on the shoulder. A longer than usual hug. A gentle rub on the back while passing by. These moments matter more than you think. Build a ritual. Try a 10-second hug each morning. Or hold hands for 2 minutes before bed. It may feel awkward at first, but consistency builds connection. Don't wait for a special occasion. Affection shouldn't be reserved for birthdays or anniversaries. It's the ordinary days that build extraordinary love. Speak through touch. Sometimes when words fail, especially after arguments or during difficult seasons, your hands can say what your mouth can't. I'm still here. You've shared a life, raised children, survived loss, built memories. And yet, for many senior couples, there's one thing they still struggle with: talking openly, especially about what matters most in the bedroom. Topics like declining libido, health limitations, emotional needs, or even past hurts are often swept under the rug. What? Because they're awkward. Because they're uncomfortable. Because we fear hurting the one we love, or being judged ourselves. But here's the truth. Avoiding difficult conversations is one of the most damaging habits a senior couple can develop. Police highlight the cost of staying silent. Physical needs go unspoken. Whether it's pain during intimacy, hormonal changes, or the side effects of medication, without open discussion, frustration builds and connection fades. Emotional wounds stay unhealed. Past betrayals, resentment, or disappointments may still live beneath the surface. If never addressed, they quietly poison even the most loving relationship. Assumptions replace clarity. Maybe they're not attracted to me anymore. Maybe they don't care like they used to. These silent assumptions create unnecessary suffering and distance. Hammer and wrench. How to break the silence. Schedule heart talks. Set aside a quiet moment weekly just to talk. No distractions. Make it a habit to ask, how are we doing really? Use gentle language. Instead of, you never listen to me, try, I miss when we used to talk about everything. Don't avoid the hard stuff. Talk about intimacy. Talk about health. Talk about fear, love, loss, and change. Vulnerability at this stage isn't weakness, it's a bridge back to each other. Seek guidance if needed. Don't hesitate to talk with a doctor, counselor, or trusted guide. Sometimes an outside perspective can unlock new closeness. Duff. Final words of the series. Your bedroom isn't just a space for sleep or routine. It's a place where emotional and physical intimacy can be rekindled, even in your later years. Every habit we've shared, from going to bed angry to sarcasm to ignoring touch to avoiding hard conversations, has one common thread. They slowly pull you apart. But the good news? Every one of them can be reversed. With patience, with love, and with honest, consistent effort. You've made it this far together. Don't let avoidable mistakes steal the joy of your golden years. Rebuild, reconnect, reignite. Because love, at any age, deserves a second wind. And there you have it, 10 bedroom habits that might seem small on the surface, but can quietly damage even the strongest senior relationships. But let me remind you of something important. No matter how long you've been together, no matter how many seasons you've weathered, it's never too late to grow closer again. Relationships don't just fade. They drift little by little when we stop paying attention. But with love, intention, and courage, that drift can be reversed. So tonight, before you turn out the lights, reach for their hand. Speak from the heart. Let your partner know, you still matter to me. We're still a team. If this series helped you reflect or opened your heart in any way, we kindly ask you to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more thoughtful health and relationship guidance, and share it with someone who may need a gentle reminder that love in later life can still be vibrant, healing, and real. And in the comments below, tell us, what's one small change you're willing to make tonight to bring more warmth back into your relationship? From all of us here, thank you for watching. Take care of your health, protect your love, and may the rest of your years be filled with peace, affection, and deeper connection.